Hey webheads! Today, we're diving into an incredible untold story of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that will change everything you thought you knew about our wall-crawling hero. Make sure you're sitting down for this one, because what Peter Parker discovers beneath the streets of New York will leave you speechless. The familiar thwip of web shooters echoed through the midnight air as Spider-Man swung between Manhattan's towering skyscrapers. It started as a routine patrol until his spider sense began tingling with an intensity he'd never experienced before. Below, a strange shimmer rippled across a construction site surface, like heat waves rising from summer asphalt. Something was wrong, very wrong. Perched on a nearby gargoyle, Spider-Man watched as a group of figures emerged from what appeared to be solid ground, their bodies glowing with an otherworldly blue light. They moved with inhuman grace, wearing elaborate robes adorned with symbols that seemed to shift and change in the darkness. Peter's scientific mind raced to explain what he was seeing, but for once, logic failed him. Following his instincts, he descended silently into the construction site. The ground beneath his feet vibrated with a subtle hum, and before he could react, the earth opened up beneath him. Spider-Man plummeted through layers of ancient architecture, his webs finding no purchase on the strange, luminescent walls. He landed in a vast chamber that defied everything he thought he knew about New York's underground. A metropolis stretched before him, its architecture a stunning fusion of ancient and advanced technology. Crystalline spires rose hundreds of feet into the cavernous space, their surfaces pulsing with the same blue energy he'd seen above. Streets wound between buildings that seemed to be grown rather than built, and everywhere he looked, people with extraordinary abilities went about their lives as if living beneath New York was the most natural thing in the world. "We've been expecting you, Spider-Man," a voice echoed behind him. He turned to find an elderly woman whose skin seemed to shimmer like mother of pearl. "I am Oracle Vena, and you are more than just a visitor to our city of Luminera. You are the fulfillment of a prophecy written in our crystals 1,000 years ago." Her eyes glowed with an intensity that made Peter's spider sense hum with recognition. Over the next few days, Peter learned of Luminera's history, a civilization of evolved humans who retreated underground during ancient times, developing incredible powers through their connection to mysterious crystals deep within the earth. The prophecy spoke of a bridgewalker, one who would unite the surface and underground worlds when a great darkness threatened to consume them both. As Peter delved deeper into Luminera's secrets, he discovered the darkness was already rising. A faction of crystal-enhanced beings, led by the ruthless Obsidian King, planned to use their powers to conquer the surface world, believing it was their birthright. The evidence was clear: strange energy signatures had been causing blackouts and unexplained phenomena across New York for months. The choice before him seemed impossible. Luminera's people needed him to fulfill the prophecy and prevent catastrophe, but accepting his role meant leaving behind his life above, Aunt May, his job at the Bugle, his responsibilities as Spider-Man to the city he'd sworn to protect. The weight of two worlds pressed down on his shoulders, heavier than any burden he'd carried before. In the Crystal Archives, Peter discovered the truth. The prophecy wasn't about choosing between worlds, but bridging them. His unique combination of surface world science and superhuman abilities made him the perfect candidate to help Luminera adapt and slowly reveal itself to the world above, preventing the catastrophic conflict the Obsidian King desired. Working with Oracle Vena and a young crystal wielder named Arya, Spider-Man began preparing both worlds for the inevitable convergence. They developed new technologies that could safely harness crystal energy, while Peter used his connections to quietly lay the groundwork for diplomatic relations between Luminera and the surface world's governments. The Obsidian King, realizing his plans were being undermined, launched a desperate attack on both worlds simultaneously. Crystal-powered devices across New York began overloading, threatening to tear the city apart. Spider-Man, enhanced by Lumineran crystal technology, led a team of surface heroes and underground warriors in an epic battle that raged through both realms. In the final confrontation deep beneath the city, Spider-Man realized his true power wasn't in the crystal enhancement or even his spider abilities. It was his unwavering belief that people from different worlds could work together for the greater good. This revelation unleashed a wave of energy that neutralized the Obsidian King's powers and stabilized the failing Crystal Network. The crisis ended, but Spider-Man's journey was just beginning. He had found a way to balance his responsibilities to both worlds, serving as a guardian of the secret passages between them while continuing his role as New York's favorite web-slinger. Luminera slowly began sharing its advanced healing technology with surface hospitals, marking the first step toward a future where both civilizations could coexist. What happened next opened up a whole new chapter in Spider-Man's already extraordinary life. But that, true believers, is a story for another time. If you enjoyed this untold tale of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button to join our amazing community of Marvel fans. Drop a comment below telling us what you think happened next in Spider-Man's adventures with the people of Luminera. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay updated on more incredible superhero stories. Until next time, Excelsior!